Welcome back to the legendary KYOK 1140 AM and the all new 106.5 FM. I'm your girl, Southern Girl Denise, host and CEO of the Not So Christian to Me Show. And we are still kicking it live here in the studio with my special guest, Dalis Porter, from the parking lot performances to stage performances. And like I said earlier, me and him has performed several times, and he is a phenomenal actor. And like he said earlier, he's growing. He's definitely growing into what God has called him to do, which is what?
to touch as many people as
there we go. There we go. And speaking of touching as many people as you can, you have a nonprofit organization. Tell us a little bit about your nonprofit.
So I was married, and my then wife, she got multiple sclerosis.
Oh, okay.
So I couldn't do anything mentally to help her. So I figured, I might as well try the best that I could do to try to help her at that time.
Mm-hmm.
So I said, you know what, why not start a nonprofit that will help people with terminal illnesses get the treatments that they need? Right. Instead of raising money to give them to research centers that don't really give you any kind of results, we actually raise money to help people get the treatments that they need if their insurance company won't cover, or if their deductible is too high.
Mm-hmm.
And we've actually partnered with 2 stem cell therapy companies here in Houston.
Okay.
Stem cell therapy is when they take healthy cells from umbilical cords and they inject them into the body to combat the healthy cells.
Mm-hmm.
And these things are done in treatments.
Mm-hmm.
So we've actually got with them and asked them for 10 treatments to give us a set fee that we can raise to send people with MS, lupus, cancer, leukemia, because if you inject healthy cells, they combat the bad cells.
Right.
A friend of mine he had to have reconstructive surgery on his knee. He went to one of the clinics. That's how I got the name from. He went to one of these stem cell therapy clinics, and he went for 5 sessions, 5 injections, and he didn't have to have surgery.
Oh, wow. Because
the healthy cells combated all the bad cells, and his knee is fine. And I got that information from him. So right now we're starting it's called $1 at a time. And I can't really say too much because we're in the process of getting the way we raise money patented. We have to.
Okay.
Because the algorithm that God gave me, if I don't patent it, they'll steal it from me. And it's just like GoFundMe.
Okay.
Remember, GoFundMe used to be the way until people started taking that money, and then you see them on trips and things
taking
like that.
advantage
so
of
now it's kind of hard to get a GoFundMe unless it's like something you've seen on the news or something like that. So we're going to patent the algorithm to raise money. I'll just say this: $1 at a time is going to be the first people-funded nonprofit.
The very first?
People funded.
Okay.
Most of the nonprofits, they take donations from seminars and things like that, or they'll put on seminars, they'll host dinners and banquets, and they'll charge per plate. We're not doing that. We're going to be the first people funded.
So break that down for people who don't know. No, the people funded.
People
what
funded,
does that
which
mean?
means that all of our money is going to come from the people.
Okay.
It's not going to come from big organizations and banks and that thing right now, because we're going to let them come to us once we build a brand.
Okay.
And right now we're close. Just trust me when I tell you, once we get the patent pending, then you'll start to hear about $1 at a time. And that's what we call it, $1 at a time. So right now we're not raising money. We're raising people.
I like that.
We're raising people. Because this is going to be the first people funded nonprofit.
Wow.
God gave me that idea 6 years ago. And I've been putting it together ever since.
So after it gets patented, that's when you guys are going to take it to the next
level. Not even patented, as long as it's pending.
Okay.
Once we get our paperwork, but patents are really expensive.
Right.
And a lot of the stuff that we're doing, me and my board members, shout out to Ron and Baptiste, we're doing it out of pocket. So we'll find probably they have what's called angel donors that donate to people. But right now we're doing it because we know God is going to bless this thing.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And right now we're starting with MS. because my ex-wife is still alive.
Mm-hmm.
I still help her get her groceries and things of that nature. I help make sure that all of her medical insurance is up to date. Even
That's
though we're
good.
divorced,
That's
I just
good.
couldn't. I'm not cut like that. I can't just leave her,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But that's it. I told her sometimes you make better friends than you do husband and wife.
That's true.
So when she has insurance issues, when she has, if she needs groceries and things like that, if it's too hot for her to check her mail, then I check the mail and I drop it off. Those are the things that I do.
Wow.
And she's going to be the first person that we help.
Oh, that's good.
The very first person.
The first
She's
person.
the